Oh, dope. Sato just found a fishing rod. Now she can catch all the fish. Catch all the fish. I'm gonna catch all the fish. Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year of the Zenith Toonlink. Day of Anomaly, the Anomalicars. Few know me as the man who's already sick and tired of mosquitoes, but summertime quickly approaches and it is time for the, wait for it, the Danganronpa Hunger Games. We have 20 members of Red Team, we got 20 members of Blue Team, we got a new champion, and we've got potentially chaos reigning in tag team action. There's a chance. Will it happen? I'm not sure. Today, we got an episode. We're highlighting a couple of the new things that are in this simulator. As summer approaches, there will be some summer items, some summer themed things coming in. The tributes have the ability to open up lemonade stands, and that is something that we're going to see in full action today. So are you ready for it? I hope sincerely that you are. So today I was like, alright, let's get the teams who are most likely to be running a lemonade stand this summertime, and we got the champions. Grand Scheme, Kokichi and Claude. The Mets right behind them. Mizuki's earning a little bit of summer cash with her lemonade stand. Chiaki of the non-AI variant, helping her out. The Mets. Had fun vibing. Masaru, clearly a good old kid. Celebrating the summertime, making some sweet funds. Neku's here to help Shorty sleep over there in tandem action. They will be making all of the funds Ghana and Crazy Hiyoko. Bob Squad. Mahiru and Leonie, and you know what? It's just like a Mahiru. She's got that lemonade style, lemonade stand energy, if I do say so myself. United we fall. Hopefully. They said, hey, if we can't win in the Hunger Games, maybe we can win in business. Pinky and the Brain, and she doesn't have her new sprite yet. At the time of you watching this, clearly she'll have her new sprite, but this is shortly after I recorded yesterday's episode. The champion, Kotoko, is here, as well as the employee of the month, Nagisa. At the very least, she's got her championship perk. Manga, Mayhem. Komaru, Hifumi. Offspring of Chaos, Gundam, and Owen, the Sugar Daddies, Izuyoi, and Gaius, making the sweetest lemonade around. Concealed Blades, Miss Sayaka and Kai. Broken Braids, Kyoko, and the Rain Shogun might not be making the lemonade, but she's sure enjoying it and she likes it sweet. The Him Bros, Hiro, and Kanji. The Mathletes, Yasuke is helping out Quark with a lemonade stand. Anthropology, Aiko, and Iris. The Trial actually doesn't see Fuyuhiko. They want to do this on their own, so Les is like, no, you said there's a chance to make monies? You said there's a chance to make money? She was like, oh, I'm there. And Pennyworth's here to help her. Accident-prone Mikan and Felicia, they will be spilling lemonade all over the place. Alice is in Wonderland with Usami. Live to Serve, Ryoma, and Noelle. Noel's making the best of lemonade, makes the most of everything. Noel's the best, never forget. The Dude Detectives, KG is here with Lycorn. Voice of the Voiceless, Angie. Back on her island, she's like, I had lemonade all the time, you best believe I know how to make it. Tiki's here to learn the ways. Pancake, Palooza, Sato, and Maple. Nothing to report. Cheese is here to encourage the gatekeeper to make some lemonade. You're dang right. Titi, Typhoon, Ibuki, and Mew. Fashion forward, we see Junko and Shiki. Book Club, Toko and Miko will be sipping on some lemonade as they enjoy their books in their book club. Bug Hunters from the Red Team, Chihiro, and so you better believe if Chihiro's got a lemonade stand, it's the most precious thing that there's ever been. Baked in Blood, Ruruka, and Reina, because, you know, if they're baking things, they might as well make some lemonade for the good ones too. Well-traveled, Rantaro and Paimon, the daring devotees, Kazuichi, and Ranmaru. Ultimate hopes, Makoto, and Azuru. He's so good at everything, he's gotta be good at making lemonade. One with nature, Daisaku, and Turnip Boy. Join us on a magic carpet ride. She's not running the Amagi Inn, she's running this lemonade stand with Hajime. Yukiko is here. Soldier of Fortune. Mukuro, and Shamir. Shamir hears that there's a way to earn some coin, maybe not by killing, but you know what? Maybe they're here to take out the competition. That is a valid way in these lemonade stand battles. Something in the water. Hina and Azura, lacking compassion, Monica and Ranger. The new era sees Fat Togami. He hears that there's a chance to make some funds. Kibo's here to help him do it. Boom and gloom. Cleve said making lemonade. Yay. Sudden slumber. Leon and Sayu. An affluent progeny. Togami and Jin. And I realized I don't think my iPad is anywhere near me. I think it is all the way over there. So, I'm gonna go get it. Never mind. How embarrassing. It is literally right here. Hey, while I pull this up, you guys make your picks for first, second, and third because your comments are important. And this is something that I realized that I forgot to mention in the very last episode. We were like, blue team, red team, that they need teams, they need team names, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll select them from your comments, and you guys left some fantastic comments, like this one, like that one, and even like that one. But as I pull up the teams, I'll tell you guys what I decided on. I'm just tell you what I decided on. You guys had some fantastic names, I'll tell you what. I decided on, and a couple of you actually said this, I like the sound of the Raging Reds. So I think we are gonna take on the Raging Reds. A couple people said Raging Reds, and then there were like a couple too, the Beautiful Blues, the Boldly Blues. But I was like, what do we do in contrast to Raging? And I was like, maybe Beautiful. That almost feels right, but I also like Boldly. I liked them both. But I decided to stick with Bold. I was here for the Boldly Blues. The Bold and the Blue, combining them now. Have I changed my mind? Are they the Bold and the Beautiful? Hey yo, okay, look, they weren't yet, but now they are the Bold and the Beautiful. The Raging Reds and the Bold and the Beautiful. That's what we're going with. That's what we're going with this season. You know, I'm here for it. I'm here for that energy. But you know, what else I'm here for? It's that time. We've already seen it hit once this season already. And in 3, 2, 1, it may hit again today. Order currently remains, but there is a 10% chance that chaos reigns. There is a 10% chance that the Mets actually bring Kyutaro into this match and force the Grand Scheme to do their thing, defend those titles. Let's see if it happens. Let's go ahead and see. As we spin this wheel, we release it right now, and we see that there is a chance. There's a chance. Oh ho ho, there was a chance that we had 2 in 1 week, but not yet. Next week, it goes to 15%, the percentage that saw Kotoko win the title. Will it be the same percent chance that someone else wins the title? I'm not sure. However, I'm going to make my picks. Right now it is 19-13 for in favor of blue team, in favor of the Bold and the Beautiful. But let me tell you, I got Alice in Wonderland taking blue to the next level in these Hunger Games Red versus Blue season. I got Alice in Wonderland taken first. Give me the detectives for second, actually. Oh, like Corn and KG. And for third, Titty Typhoon. Book club. Give me book club for third. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling this day. That's how I'm feeling. Will I be jinxing? Probably not. Now, forewarning you, this game's about to get a little crazy. I don't know how long it's gonna go, but in my simulations, the current odds that we have upped for the things that we want to see happen, things are gonna get a little crazy. That's all I'm really going to say. There's 80 competitors. Take that into account when you look at how long this video is. Because it is time to proceed. The collars, majority votes, lemonade stands, other summer things are now currently in the simulator, have a boosted chance of happening. After this episode, it'll be lessened. But we gotta get some of that good action, and we start it all off by, I need to change start round 1 to proceed. I literally have the code for this. That's an easy thing to do. Let's start round 1 though, and oh, I saw Klee. Oh, Daisaku, not you too. Hey, but that's okay, cause I'll see you very soon. I know, and you know what else I know? It's the horn. Sound 'em. Thank you, Horn Bears. I can't wait to see you all at AV Mania. Okay, look, I've said AV Mania so many times, it's 100% gonna be a real thing. Let's proceed though. Kokichi attempts to kill Turnip Boy, but Daisaku intervenes to protect him. Unfortunately, Daisaku dies in the attempt. Toko knocks out Felicia in a fist fight and puts a death collar on her. Hajime spots something shiny in the distance. Clea thinks about what she did to end up here. Izzy picks up its neon cooling in various places. Reina duels it out with Angie. Angie actually bites the dust. Azura uses a mysterious gas or perhaps her own soothing voice to knock out Hifumi and Shamir. Death collars now both on them. Kana wishes she could go home. The Raiden Shogun sizes her muscles. Jotaro keeps trying to tell a joke, but it always falls flat. Mahiru just wants to be helpful. Sayaka attacks Clea from behind and eviscerates her. Sayaka. We gotta talk. As it stands, that's probably the most precious. Oh, that's interesting. I was gonna say that's probably the most precious being in these games. Clea. I feel it's between like Clea and Kana. I think those are like the top 2 most precious beings in this game. Sayaka, we're still gonna have to talk, and by talk I mean duel it out. Celeste thinks of a dark poem. Yasuke doesn't care much for this place. Kaito spots something shiny in the distance. Turnip Boy isn't sure whether to cry, laugh, or tear his hair out. Togami kills Nagisa before Kotoko can react. There's nothing Kotoko can do, it's already too late. Iris and Aiko's fingers touch by accident. They both blush just a little bit after, a vicious tiger charges Ryoma, who surprisingly shakes his paw and rides it into the arena. Quark wonders if he should build a machine that makes yakiniku. Noelle does something real cute. You're dang right you do. Kamaru puts a death collar on Lycorn while he's asleep. Oh no. Oh no. Lycorn? Lycorn? Lycorn. Acorn. Fat Togami sneaks up on Kyoko, but Kyoko is known. She was being followed by Fat Togami for ages, is able to counterattack and kill Fat Togami. Felicia draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, for fun. Felicia? Really? Okay. Okay. Leon doesn't really understand what's happening. Makoto, Rantaro, and Mikan grab their instruments and play a sad song for Clea. This is just heartbreaking now. It's just continuously heartbreaking. And you know what I said those are the top 2 beings? I forgot Jin's in these games. He's that's top 3 beings right there. Kana, Jin, Clea, and now Jin's gone too because of Yukiko? Yukiko, we gotta talk. Azuru is determined to survive this. Kanji knocks out Mizuki and puts a death collar on her in a fist fight. Do you beat Mizuki in a fist fight? Good on you. Chiro is thinking plans to get out of here. Nana Chiaki doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Claude does his best to avoid Kokichi. Paimon slips in the mud by a river. Neku hums a song to himself. Shamir tries to rip off the death collar, but she did no damage. Oh no. Mikan finds a belt of Pokeballs, who knows what could be inside of those. Gatekeeper uses a mysterious gas to knock out Kana, and Guy is putting death collars on them as well. There's death collars left and right. Monica is looking out only for herself. Kotoko starts sobbing uncontrollably. Usami finds a dapper suit and puts on. It's rather fetching. Mitarai wants this to be over already. Something inside of Kibo drives him to become more heroic, fights for what he believes in. Hina finds a waffle. Really? Oh, dope. Sato just found a fishing rod. Now she can catch all the fish. Catch all the fish. I'm gonna catch all the fish. Crazy Yoko is looking particularly erratic today. Alice seems to find Usami's presence soothing. Chisa is ready to defend her friends. Ruka doesn't care much for this place. Tiki knocks out Rantaro in a fist fight, puts a death collar on him. Aiko, her fingers touch with Iris's by accident. They both blush just a little bit. Junko and Shiki come at Shamir from both sides, killing her. Miko. Yai Miko picks up Neon Cooling in various places. Owain sizes his muscles. Sayu attacks Hifumi from behind and kills him. Maple, oh no. Finds some leather scraps, rudimentary clothing. It's rather caveman-like. Kai sets down a trap. Masaru rambles on about something that nobody cares about. So gets caught in one of Kai's traps. All he can do is hope to be freed. Mukuro is ready for target practice. Lucky she finds a shotgun laying around. No need for aiming, I guess. Leone looks around for stuff to scrounge, and it is the first time in this simulator that it's happened. There's death collars galore. And a majority vote. Rantaro, Lycorn, Mizuki, Gaius, Felicia, and Kana are all forced to play the majority game. Felicia, as unlucky as she is, received the most votes, but was unfortunately for everyone else the sacrifice. So everyone else perishes aside from one player Felicia's choosing. Felicia decided to save Lycorn from this fate, from death. Felicia, yeah, all three of the beans are gone. Kana suffered too. Goodness gracious. You hate to see it. No beans left standing. Shiki's being adorable as always though. Renmaru gives Kazuichi various things that he's found. Kazuichi builds stuff out of it. It's really soothing watching him just build things. Ranger looks like he's on the verge of snapping. Hiro doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Kazuichi formally invites Komaru to join his harem? Komaru's like, nah, even though Samuki did it and you saw what it did for her. Mew tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks and succeeds. Awesome. Ibuki starts sobbing uncontrollably. Pennyworth somehow finds a bunch of tactical combat gear, equips it. Goodness gracious, Yukiko feels sorry for So, frees him from the trap. Gundam Condor wanders off and gets lost, never to be seen again. Lycorn has been hot on Hiro's trail for days now. Hiro thinks that he has gotten away, but Lycorn has deduced his location, delivered the final blow. And KG put a death collar on Leone while she's sleeping. We saw what those can do. We saw the majority vote. But we didn't see a single lemonade stand as we had a freaking Claire de Lune for Daisaku, Angie, Klee, Nagisa, Fat Togami, Jin, Shamir, Hifumi, Rantaro, Mizuki, Gaius, Kana, Gundam, Hiro. And the rough part is, Lycorn, Felicia survived that majority vote, but have not lost their collars. In a moment's notice, they could end up in another majority vote. Someone could find something that activates those collars, and they could be gone as well. There's a chance they could get those collars off, though. However, will it happen? That much I'm not so sure about. But we still have 66 competitors like Route 66, and it is a time to proceed, as the good people say. The next round starts by seeing a whole lot of blue. As the Archons see great potential in Sato, grant her an electro vision. Komaru steals Mew's tank while she's asleep. Sayaka tries to kill Pennyworth, but Pennyworth's combat gear diverts the blow. Togami can't handle the stress after losing a teammate, has become more cowardly. Claude lays his title belt on the ground, grabs Hina in a headlock, drives her skull right into the hard metal, killing her instantly. Junko manages to sneak attack Chisa and Gatekeeper, murdering them both. That's my tag team ride or die, Junko. I know that like we're ride or dies for life because you know squad up, but like Junko, I know you like despair, so you knew that this would bring me despair, but like Junko. Okay, Ruka has a horrible feeling in her chest. Azura thinks about Hina, sobs quietly. Tiki steals Komaru's tank while she's asleep. So has found a dimensional scythe. We know that he's brimming with chaos at a moment's notice. One of the most chaotic characters in these games. Leone is ready for target practice. She finds a slingshot. Time to make every pebble count. Ranger looks for someone dumb enough to believe him. A well-placed shot by Leone leaves Kazuichi dazed. Mukuro reloads her shotgun just in case. Ibuki can't take her eyes off of Mew. Masaru uses a mysterious gas to knock out Monica and Junko, putting death collars on the both of them. Looks like you two are now the ones in the killing game, not running it. Kotoko snaps out of it. Celeste mopes around uselessly. Sayu finds a bowling ball. Hopefully she gets a strike. Leon fails to grasp the gravity situation. Mitsurai wants to end things once and for all with Owain. Mitsurai bites the dust. Shiki does her best to avoid Junko. Mikon tosses out a Pokeball. Out comes Moltres, blasting KG and Owain with Fire Blast. They do not survive. Alice wants to protect Usami. Kokichi tries to kill Sayaka, but Sayaka retaliates and kills him instead. Iris thanks Aiko for being there for her. Maple, wearing leather scraps, is decided to behold Chihiro. Can't help but admire his own genius, mind Mew. Wonders if she should build a machine that makes Yakiniku. Felicia checks on her demon summoning circle and a demon has come out, takes quite the liking to her, decides to help her out. Sweet. Gork Cooking but genius idea. Izui finds a belt of Pokeballs. Who knows what could be inside of those? Kibo is ready to. I forgot he's heroic. That's the hero Kibo. Monica sneaks up on Kyoko. Knew that she was following her. Monica perishes via the counterattack. Crazy Yoko. Her bad brain turns into a horrible person. Jotaro finally snaps and is frenzied. The Horn Bears grab their instruments and they practice together. Miko doesn't care much for this place. Toko seems unshaken by any of this. Reina catches a strange glow in the corner of her eyes and discovers an ancient scepter. I think she was, well, she's not really a magic user, but you know what? She's still dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Yukiko just wants to be helpful. Noel feels strong enough to handle anything. Kanji has a horrible feeling in his chest. Neku picks up looks neat and cool lying in various places. Lakecorn doesn't. Never wants to kill anyone ever again. Turnip Boy's bad brain somehow turns him a little kinder. Renmaru looks around for stuff to scrounge. Kai won't die like the others. Usami knocks out Mukuro and a fist fight puts a death collar on her. Izuru finds a plank of wood. Wait, no, that's a seesaw. Pennyworth attempts to kill Leone, but Mahiru intervenes just in time. Mahiru had to kill Pennyworth to protect Leone's life. Aiko and Iris's fingers touch again, and they're still blushing. Yasuke finds some leather scraps just enough to patch together some rudimentary clothing. It looks rather caveman-like. The Raiden Shogun attacks Felicia and kills her. Before Mikon can react, she couldn't even use her demon. Mikon rushes to help, but Felicia dies in her arms. Non-AI Chiaki just doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Hajime uses a mysterious gas, knocks out Maple and Ibuki. Death collars on them. A lot of death collars. That's terrifying. And no lemonade stands again. My hero is being adorable as always. Paimon runs into a tree and gets a splinter. Ouch. Ryoma is being attacked by a pack of wild wolves, but he feeds them as they relax by the campfire. Come the morning, he also has a wolf to aid him. Kaito challenges Leone and Kai to an anything goes pancake eating competition. Leone, my almost wife, in 3 houses, you have earned entry into the World Pancake Championship match. It's true. Go get you some for Gerald. We lost another 10. 10 more are gone. We are down to 56 after this Claire de Lune. 4. Hina, Chisa, Gatekeeper, Mitarai, Keiji, Owain, Kokichi, Monica, Pennyworth, Felicia. We've lost a standard size game. We have seen the fishing rod get put into play. I don't think it's been used. I think Sato got it, but she also just got an Electrovision, so Sato's one of the more dangerous players in the game. But we already knew that. She always has been. Member of the only tag team to ever successfully retain the titles. Current World Pancake Champion, and who knows, might be the winner of this game as we click next round. Oh, it's another majority vote. Sato shakes Masaru's hand, but it was a prank. She lightly shocks Masaru with the power of Electro, leaves him dazed. Mikon sobs quietly. Junko, and I guess we should play the majority vote music. Junko, Leone, Likon. He is there again! See, he's there again! Ibuki and Maple are all forced to play the majority game. Leone has received the most votes and was executed, as well as the sacrifice. Ibuki. Yaimiko sees this from the outside and says, you know what, Tiki? How about you join that game next time? Puts on a death collar on Tiki while she's sleeping, and boy does she sleep. Ryoma finds a seemingly official decree from a powerful Archon. Will he dare to hang it up? Perhaps. Hajime summons every ounce of his power and gets a wizard robe! Hajime! Hajime! Shiki finds a one-up mushroom. Good on her, actually. Kai sets down a trap. Crazy Yoko tries to kill Hajime, but the wizard robe has carried him to safety! Yukiko gets caught in one of Kai's trap. All she can do is hope to be free. Jotaro looks around maniacally seething. Sayu shines her bowling ball. Makoto finds a Komodo with a pair of aviator goggles. Avi's not gonna like this. I sure don't! Izuyoi gets sweet, sweet revenge, tossing out a Pokeball. Out comes Articuno, freezes his Ice Queen. Ruruka's frozen solid. If that ain't sweet justice, I don't know what is. Ranger's on the verge of snapping and start when an alien device did what it did. It stuck itself upon Mukuro's wrist with secrets that it hid. Now she's got superpowers. She's no ordinary kid. She's Mukuro 10. Izuru tries to kill Maple. Maple retaliates, kills him instead. Kaito steals Tiki's tank while she's asleep. Tiki, you gotta wake up. Tiki, you gotta wake up. Someone put a death collar on you, and then someone stole your tank. Tiki, you gotta wake up. Noah and Ryoma ambush Ranmaru, slaughtering him. Komaru really doesn't want to, but finds himself having to get rid of Togami. Turnip Boy's bad brain turns him into an even stranger place. He's more unstable than ever before. The Raiden Shogun sizes her muscles. Oh dope, Kyoko just found a fishing rod. Now she can catch all the fish. Kibo trips and falls in a really bad way, breaking his neck. Lee Korn finally takes advantage of this heat and opens a lemonade stand, my guy! You got it! Let's do it, Lee Korn! Mew tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks. Succeeds. Awesome, there's another tank in play. Goodness gracious, Kazoko and Claude argue over whose title win was better. Probably Kotoko's. I'll be frank, love Kokichi. He came through for them, but you know, Kotoko, she really needed it. She never had it before. Last season, she didn't do too well, even though she ended up on both brackets. But this season, she's like, oh no. It's my time to shine, it's my time to beat. Usami does her best to avoid Alice. Paimon fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. Chihiro asks so if he's found anything useful. Sayaka can't wait to kill again. Yeah, I feel like you wouldn't be waiting. You would just go for it. Leon walks into a very strange machine. His molecules get all rearranged. He's got ghost powers. Reina calls down Arcane Fury on Komaru, her ancient scepter, beaming with an inner rage. Komaru vaporizes into a minty purple mist. Minty. Cork wishes he could go home. Claude gets cocky and ends up dying from a stupid mistake. Toko can't take her eyes off of Miko, same. Neku starts sobbing uncontrollably. Alice looks for someone dumb enough to believe him. Azura twiddles her thumbs. Maple lost in thought. The next thing she knows, she's got a wish ring. Iris and Aiko's finger touch by accident. They both blush a little bit. Aiko then finds Pokeballs. She's not blushing anymore. She's like, this is dope. Celeste draws a demon summoning circle on the ground for fun. Didn't work out so well for Felicia, but we'll see how it works for you. Nane Achiaki hopes you have the Harmony Body. So slices his scythe, opening a dimensional portal before Sparta-style kicking Mukuro into the spirit dimension. Poor Mooks. Tiki tries to rip off her death collar, did no damage, and that's saying something because she is a dragon. Yasuke attacks Nane Achiaki from behind, killing her, and Mahiru's being adorable as always. Ain't that the truth? 45 remain, 34 are gone, and after this, Claire de Lune 4, Leone, Ibuki, Ruruka, Izuru, Ranmaru, Togami, Kibo, Komaru, Claude, Nane Achiaki. We can look at everybody's stats. Says there's 45 left. We're about halfway through. Check them out. Lacking Compassion still has Ranger. All of Anthropology's in. All of Fashion Forward. All of Book Club. Bob Squad still has Mahiru. All of Concealed Blades. Fortune of the Soldier of Fortune rather has Mukuro, but she's in the Despair Dimension. She's as good as out unless she comes back. Something in the Water still has Azura. Boom and Gloom still has Jotaro carrying on for Little Klee. Pancake Palooza still in. Bug Hunters completely in as well. The Trial still has Celeste. Broken Braids completely in. Oh dang, poor Jin. I keep looking down and seeing Jin gone and I'm like, that's sad. Well Traveled still has Clumsy Paimon. The Champ is still here. Pinky in the Brain. Kazuichi for Daring Devotees, but he's a little dazed. Crazy Yoko for Shorty Sleepover. Mew for Titty Typhoon. And Turnip Boy, One with Nature. Mathlete's completely in as well. Kanji tries to carry on for the Himbros. Does he have the brain power to get there? We'll see. Voice of the Voiceless still has Tiki. Accident Prone has Mikon. Ultimate Hopes still have Makoto. Magic Carpet Ride completely in. One of my favorite teams, I'm not gonna lie. Kaito still remains for United We Fall. Sugar Daddy still have Izuyoi. Sudden Slumber has Leon and Sayu. Alice in Wonderland completely in as well. Reina still remains for Baked in Blood. Headphone Vibing, working together as a team, but so is Live to Serve, and Lee Korn remains for the Detectives, and thus, you're all caught up. Shall we go on? Shall we proceed? We are almost at that halfway point, and we are probably about to get there because I saw some red and I saw some X's. Round 4 begins with Usami looking dapper, amazing in that dapper suit. Noel puts a death collar on Mahiru while she was asleep. Noel! That's not so nice, but good on you. Mukuro avoids the dark trees whose branches reach out to grab her, so gives Chihiro various things that they found. It's soothing watching Chihiro make neat contraptions. Kazuichi comes back to his senses. He's no longer dazed. Crazy Yoko's bad brain turns her into an absolute pain to deal with. Maple ponders about how best to use her wish ring. Cork tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks. It's useless, but it looks cool. Alice can't stop fawning over Usami. Chihiro can't help but admire his own genius mind. Paimon trips and falls flat on her face. Junko seems unshaken by any of this. The Raiden Shogun tries to kill Mahiru, but Mahiru retaliates and kills her instead, and then duels it out with Azura, but Azura's like, get out of here with that, takes out Mahiru. Mikon starts sobbing uncontrollably. Ranger says, haha, I hate humans, takes out all of Head Phone vibing, but Licorn sneaks up on, not Licorn sneaks up. Ranger then tries to sneak up on Licorn after Ranger gets that double KO, but Licorn was like, no, homie, no. Gets Ranger out of here. Hajime finds Yukiko in that trap, manages to free his tag team partner, Turnip Boy. Isn't sure whether to cry, laugh, or tear his sleeves out. So let's move on uselessly. Iris seems to find Aiko's presence soothing. Ryuma's pet tiger pounces on him playfully. Not crazy Yoko. Kyoko cast her rod into the river. They pulled out a boot. Not even a pair. Yasuke finds a little bikini, puts it on. It's quite revealing. Kotoko lays that title belt on the ground, grabs Azura in a headlock, drives her skull into the hard metal, killing her. That's a move that you might see at AV Mania, baby. Kaito takes selfies on top of his rad tank, and Kaito, if you don't use that thing, oh my gosh, goodness gracious. Kaito takes selfies on top of his rad tank, and a fit of frenzy, Jotaro creeps up on Sayaka, kills her dad. Tiki uses mysterious gas to knock out Mew and Turnip Boy. Death collars are now on them. Reina polishes her ancient scepter, making the magic orb shine. Kanji challenges Licorn and Toko to an anything goes pancake eating competition. Toko eats the most pancakes, earns entry into that match, which I don't believe she is in, actually. She is not. So, don't mind if I do. Toko, you were in that match, congratulations, in probably two-ish weeks time? Give or take, who knows? World Pancake Championship match. However, Shiki knows how tough things have been for Mitarai in these games and decides to use her mushroom on him? Shiki, how selfless. She's a real one. Sato cast her rod into the river, and they pulled out a... Wait, my soundboard? Does it even still work? Who threw it in the river? Toko, after winning that Pancake Championship match, is mad. She's frenzied. Maybe Shiki should have saved it because her partner is now out. Kai won't die like the others. Mew wonders she should build a machine that makes Yakiniku. Crazy Yoko and Junko corner Sayu. Sayu pulls out her bowling ball, rolls it into Crazy Yoko's leg, causing her to fall into Junko, knocking them both off of a nearby cliff. That is a 7-10 split. Good on you, Sayu. Izuyoi toss out a Pokeball, Outcome Snorlax, who unfortunately flattens Iris. Yukiko just wants to be helpful. Makoto beats his pet Komodo dragon, a rat. Can't believe you do that. Aiko toss out a Pokeball, Alchemist Haluchi uses Flying Press, crushing Sayu. Miko doesn't care much for this place, and Leon shoots several blasts of energy from his hands at Paimon. Paimon, clumsy enough, is still able to dodge the blows and narrowly escape. 33 remain, 46 are gone, and 1 in the Despair Dimension as we hit a Claire de Lune 4. The Raiden Shogun, Mahiru, Neku, Masaru, Ranger, Azura, Freaking Sayaka, Kanji, Licorn, Crazy Hyoko, Junko, Iris, Sayu. Hey, before we actually go on, I actually meant to do this time. Hey, Jotaro, good job getting revenge for your tag team partner. You should have never taken out Clea Sayaka, and I took that personally. And personally, Jotaro, I feel that what you did was absolutely glorious. How could you, Sayaka? How could you? Somebody hold me back. Oh, she's already dead. Never mind. Nobody needed to hold me back. But we're not going to hold back. We're actually going to proceed. Let's go on to the next round. 33 remain, and more are about to be out. As Alice looks for someone dumb enough to believe him, Usami knocks out Celeste in a fist fight. You beat Celeste? Celeste, we gotta talk. This rabbit just beat you in a fist fight. Come on, you're making the squad look bad. You got a death collar on you now, too. Yukiko thinks about what she did to end up here. The Archons see great potential in Aiko and grant her a cryo vision. Kyoko has been hot on Reina's trail for days now. Reina thinks she's gotten away, but Kyoko's deduced her location, delivered the final blow. Paimon's got a dimensional scythe. Those are supposed to be collected at the end of Season 4, but they're just lounging around. It's fine, y'all can use them. Mukura runs from the demons lurking in the Despair Dimension. Yasuke, wearing leather scarves, is that sight to behold. Mikon snaps out of it. Mew builds a device that might revive Ibuki. It doesn't do anything, but it looks cool. Noel sizes her muscles. Makoto, Sato, and Mikon play suspenseful music as Usami chases Paimon, former tag team partners, and the chase is on. Are you kidding? Mitsurai just found a flamethrower. See if anyone gets in his way now. The Archon see great potential in Kai. Grant him an electro vision. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh my. From atop a tree, Hajime shakes the leaves on his wizard robe, materializing an anvil which falls onto So. Tiki steals Miu's tank while she's asleep. Jotaro looks for his next victim. Celeste checks on her demon summoning circle and surprisingly is summoned Mukuro from the despair. She's back! From the despair dimensions, he's made a return! However, who will not make a return is, listen, Mukuro, you came back just in time for the majority vote. As you, Turnip Boy, Celeste, Tiki, Miu, and Maple are all forced to play the majority game. Miu received the most votes, and you know what? Out of this group, I can't blame you. I can't blame you. But unfortunately, Miu was the keymaster. Everyone suffered a gruesome demise. Well, that's bad, ain't it? That's real bad. That is real bad. That's 6 competitors gone. That's the danger of these collars. That's some of the danger of these collars. There's some other things that can happen with these collars. If an activator is found. But nobody's found one of those yet. Chihiro is cooking up a genius idea. In a fit of frenzy, Toko creeps up on Kotoko, the champion, kills her dead. Rest in peace. Shiki tries to kill Hajime, but Hajime's wizard rope has already carried him away to safety. Komaru's gone. The Archon see great potential in Izuyo as well, grant him a pyro vision. Sato presses Crises of Fate on my... You know what? It's not often that someone plays Crisis of Fate. We hear Rebel Heart, we hear Samurai Woman, we hear all these things, but not often does someone play Crisis of Fate, and you know what, Sato, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Cork is looking to fall right off of a cliff. Ryoma sicks his pet tiger on Miko. Miko was absolutely mauled by the laces by the ravenous animals. Kaito picks up with mutant cooling in various places. Leon possesses Jotaro, walks him right off of a cliff. Felicia, her demon can't find her, before remembering that Felicia has died. The nuclear waste from the power plant that the arena was built on top of reanimates Claude's body, zombifying him. Kazuichi finds a bow and some arrows. Surely it'll take some practice, but this can come in handy. 22 remain, less than a standard size game, and it is indeed a Claire de Lune 4. Reina. So, Turnip Boy, Mukuro, Celeste, Tiki, Miu, Maple, Kotoko, Quark, Miko, Jotaro. Well, we're getting there. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting there. 22 remain, 1 zombie in play, and zombies can do some interesting things. Zombies are a little bit more dangerous. Hopefully we won't have an apocalypse on our hands. Let's see what unfolds. Let's click next round and we will see. Goodness gracious! Oh, he used it! Oh my goodness! Goodness gracious! Me oh my! What a guy! Kazuichi fires an arrow at Kai and misses. But let me tell you what doesn't miss this explosive round from his tank. Kaito catches Toko, Paimon, Mokoto, Aiko, Sato, and Kai in its wake. Kai was like, I dodged that arrow, missed me with that, hit me with a whole tank. The tank is left a pile of sticks and rocks in the aftermath. Good on you, Kaito. Usami thanks Alice for being there for her. Noelle is being adorable as always. Mitsurai really wants to use that flamethrower. Yasuke fills his bikini with gravel and uses an object to kill Kazuichi. Good luck solving that. Ranmaru's gone. A mischief of rats runs up to Ryoma, who lovingly embraces them. Yukiko put a death collar on Miko while she's sleeping. Kyoko, spot something shiny in the distance. Leon! Why do you do this? Why have you forsaken everyone? Blast of energy from his hands, Kaito is unable to survive the blow. Gosh darn it. Hajime knocks out both of these competitors. Usami and Mitsurai, they got death collars on. Gosh darn it, Kaito is on a roll and then all of a sudden death! Leon! How could you? Shiki recalls something about Junko and sobs quietly. Claude dangles his withered limbs around, fiddling with them. Alice and Usami, their fingers touched by accident, they both blush just a little bit. Monika's gone, and Izuyoi sets the forest ablaze, catching Mikan, Yasuke, and Chihiro in the flames. We are actually not at your saving grace picks yet, we are 1 away. So it's just a Claire de Lune 4. Toka, Paimon, Makoto, Aiko, Sato, Kai, Kazuichi, Kaito, Mikan, Yasuke, Chihiro. Oddly enough, Are there more than one team completely in? I think it's just, no, one team is completely in. I know for a fact. It's Alice and Usami. Alice in Wonderland is not popping off, but they're just kind of just being cute. They were like, Usami thanks Alice for being there for her, and he's like, no, you know, I'm really here for Alice in Wonderland. I am. Boss too, because, you know, I love Boss. But hey, we got 11 people left. One more into your saving grace picks, but we gotta proceed to get there. We gotta proceed to get there. Will we lose just one? Probably not, right? Yeah, no, we're not losing just one. As round 7 begins, Ryoma commands his rats to ambush and bite Kyoko and Hajime to death. Izuyoi sends out a Pokeball. Comes Chimchar, who just helps Izuyoi start our campfire. How nice. Mitsurai just wishes he could go home. Claude's body continues to decompose even as he continues to move. Alice seems to really find Usami's presence soothing, and Alice does her best to avoid wait, hold on. Usami does her best to avoid Alice down. Wait, but y'all were vibing. Y'all were really vibing. Wait, what happened? Noelle knocks out Yukiko in a fist fight, puts a death collar on her, and as she gets that death collar, she also gets a rocket launcher. Yikes. Shiki twiddles her thumbs, and Leon really doesn't understand what's happening here, but what I do understand is that we are now within your final 10. And after this, Claire de Lune 4. Kyoko. Hajime. There's 10 left. And do you know what that means? As we click on details, do you know what that means? It means that it's time for you to make some new picks, and I know that you guys are going to need them, and so make them. Make your saving grace picks. Of your final 9, 2 members of Alice in Wonderland representing Blue Team are here. Alice and Usami. Leon remains for Sudden Slumber. Took out Kaito, probably has earned the rage of many of the comment section competitors. Sudden Slumber, Leon. We will continue and we will see. The 4th, no, Claude's not technically in, he's a zombie, but he could somehow, someway get the zombie win. It's a possibility. We will proceed though, onward and upward. We see Shiki for Red Team, fashion forward. Junko has not had tag team gold, and Shiki has not had a lot of love recently. Maybe that will all turn around this season, but let's continue. Live to Serve's both completely in. Wait a minute! My homies! I do love Live to Serve, and you still have that Inazuma Decree? Please do not use that in the final 9? Ryoma and Noelle are still around as well as we continue. Mitsurai has died, but got revived by Shiki, who's still in this game. It would be interesting if those were the final 2. She had the heart to revive Mitsurai, would she have the heart to put him down? I wonder if that's how this game will end, but we will proceed. And we see Yukiko took out Jin, and that was a shot heard around the world, but she could have another shot with that rocket launcher as we go on. We see. Is that no, it's not everybody. Izuyoi still around as well for the Blue Team. Izuyoi, ladies and gentlemen, wants to win this one, wants to be the one for the Sugar Daddies. Great team name, great team concept, but can they get a great team win? I'm not certain. Those are your final 9. 2 teams are completely in. Alice in Wonderland with Usami and Alice. Live to Serve with Noelle and Ryoma, and your saving grace picks are open now. Make them in the comments below, first, second, and third. Y'all know how to do it. Comment on your comment, like your comment, do whatever you gotta do, reply to your comment, edit your comment, do what you gotta do, but most importantly, like and subscribe, because that's how you help out the channel. That's how you help these Hunger Games keep going on. I got Alice for first, Usami for second. I think that they are going to be 1 and 2, and then give me Shiki for third. I don't know why. I think, for the squad, that's why. For the squad, that's right. Don't forget. But these are your final 9. They all stand tall. Hearts beating, pumping. And they are standing proudly. Their hearts are racing with the same beat, the same pulse as that of a samurai woman. Your final 9. Let's see how this unfolds. No, one person found a lemonade stand, and they just, the odds are up. I can't believe it. Yeah, I can. Oh, he did it in the final 9. Ryoma hangs up a notice from the almighty Shogun herself. The Vision Hunt decree has commenced. Shiki and Izuyoi decide not to take sides. They don't think this will last any more than a day. Anywho, Izuyoi tosses out a Pokeball afterwards, and out comes Lucario, who uses Aura Spear, decimating Shiki. He was like, this isn't gonna last, but neither are you. Claude is a zombie, doesn't have a vision, but Chi-Chi gives him hope. Oh, that one day he will get one. Claude, oh, wait, that's precious. Yukiko has no vision, but has devoted her life to becoming, to the Shogun's desires. Yukiko picks up a samurai sword in the name of the Electro Archon. Noelle has no vision. Lies! I know she's got one. But the violence stirs something deep within her. Noelle has been granted a cryo vision by the Archons and joins the fight. Okay. Mitarai and Ryoma decide not to take sides. They don't think this is going to last for any more than a day. Anyhow, Mitarai, you really could have used the vision, actually. Usami has no vision. Picks up a samurai sword in the name of the past Electro Archon. Alice has no vision. Something stirs deep inside of him. Geo Vision is now on his side, and Leon has no vision. Devoted his life to the Shogun's desires. Picks up a samurai sword in the name of the Electro Archon. We've lost just one, and she is Shiki. It is a terrible turnabout for her. Shiki. And then there were 8. Leon, Alice, Usami, Mitarai, Ryoma, Noelle, Yukiko, and Izuyoi. All still caught in what we like to call a little samurai woman time. It's still samurai woman. We still got 3 more until a crisis of fate and 7 more until your winner, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but I do tell you we are about to lose 3 people and we are about to go right down. Oh dang, poor Alice in Wonderland back to back. Oh no. It is your final 5. Armed with his flamethrower, Mitarai torches Usami to a crisp. Yukiko really loves that wire, the way the rocket launcher feels on her shoulder. Unfortunately, she won't be able to use it. Noelle summons a massive sphere of ice. I can't believe you have a cryo vision. Impaling Alice. Claude still dangling his rotten limbs around, fiddling with them. Leon puts up wanted posters. Ryoma finds a grenade. Better be careful with that. And Izuyoi tosses out a Pokeball. Out comes Roserade. Uses Petal Dance, tearing Yukiko to shreds. We are down to 5. It is Izuyoi, Ryoma, Leon, Noelle, and Mitarai. And they're all caught in what we like to call a terrible turnabout for Usami, Alice, Yukiko. Live to Serve still completely in. They have a 40% chance of walking away with this victory. However, when we look at the details, let's take a look in terms of blue versus red. Blue team, Sugar Daddy. 7 KOs, my gosh. Blue team, United We Fall. Mitarai, my guy. As we go on, we see blue team Live to Serve. Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say that blue team's looking pretty dang good right now. I don't hate to say that because I'm blue team for life. We are the bold and the beautiful. You better believe we're gonna sweep today. You better believe we're gonna do it. Love that. Wait a minute. I'm missing somebody. Izuyoi, Mitarai, Leon, also blue team. Oh yeah, blue team's got the sweep. Oh yeah, blue team's got the sweep. Oh, don't even, it's not a crisis of fate. It's the blue team. It's blue team forever. You thought Kotoko was gonna save red team? Ha 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 ha. It is blue team today, blue team tomorrow, blue team forever. Then, now, forever, blue team rocks. Hey, but these 5 are on the crisis of fate, so let's click the next round and see what happens. Leon shoots blast of energy from his hands, and Izuyoi unable to, Izuyoi is actually able to dodge those blows, escapes narrowly. Mitarai tries to rip the death collar off, he did no damage to it. Ryoma just juggling with that grenade, kinda wanting to use it. Izuyoi finds a suit of medieval armor, puts it on, and gleams with a dazzling shine. Claude's still a zombie. Noelle tries to kill Izuyoi, but the knight's armor diverts the blow. It was knight versus knight, and it's good night. As we reach our final 2. Gosh darn it, Mitarai, you can't keep getting almost to the my guy. But I can't be mad because I know who won. That's my girl. Hey, I guess that's it actually. They swept together. Neither of them even got revived. They just swept together. Good on them. Like legit good on them. Hey, hit me with the who. Will it be I'll tell you who it's gonna be. It's Live to Serve, and they came out on top. It's beautiful right here. Leon tries to go Ryoma, but the rats chase him off. Then he doesn't really want to, finds himself having to get rid of Izuyoi, and he does. Cloud still dangling those limbs. Usami's lifeless body rises with the maggots. Mitarai wants to use that flamethrower, but will not have a chance because Noelle is now real fond of that cryo vision. Buries Leon and Mitarai in piles of ice, leaving them both frozen alive. And thus, we are down to our winners. Ryoma, Noelle. The final two both take victory today. But first, before I pop off and say, yeah, let's go, Noelle, let's go, hey, it's a terrible turnabout. It is very unfortunate, Mitarai. I really feel for you. You keep getting close and you keep just not getting there. Mitarai, man, hey. Terrible turnabout for her. Izuyoi, Leon, Mitarai. So hopeful too, last time Mitarai, he got his wrestling gear, he was decked out, he was ready for AV Mania, but it didn't happen today. But what did happen today is Noelle took the victory with Ryoma for Kurumi. So let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, your winners. From the blue team, leading the charge, leading the blue team sweep. It is the glorious Noelle. It is Ryoma. And for Kurumi, these three come out on top. Live to Serve takes the victory. Congratulations, Live to Serve. I can't say you didn't deserve it, because you did deserve it. All of these competitors had a fantastic game. Izuyoi had 7 KOs, Kaito had 6, Ryoma had 4, Noelle with 4 as well, Kyoko with 3, Toko with 3, Leon, Junko, Sayu all with 3, everyone else with 2 or less. But the real important moment here is as we bring up that glorious tag team bracket. Oh yes, blue team, y'all need to chill, and by chill I mean keep decimating the Raging Reds. Make sure that the Raging Reds, make sure they're actually raging, because let me tell you, it's all about blue. They did it. They picked up another 9 points. And that brings them to a glorious 28. It is 28-13. But like we saw yesterday, it's not over until it's over. A championship match could really turn things around. One championship is worth a whole game. It's worth literally more than a whole game. That's 10 points. Worth more than an entire game. More than a sweep. That's why championships are so important, and that's why Chaos reigning this season is so important. You might even consider the Agents of Chaos trying to play for their teams. Trying to be like, oh, we need this win right now, let's reign Chaos. Maybe it'll happen, maybe some of that will happen, who knows. But, congratulations once again to Live to Serve. Love that team, I really do. Noelle, thank you. Ryoma, also, thank you. I love them both, I do. And Kurumi, I actually love all 3 of those members of that team, so you know what, good on you, Live to Serve, good on you. But what will happen next Thursday? I don't know. We didn't see any we saw 1 lemonade stand, I can't be too mad, but my man's got killed before he could do anything with it, and there's a lot of lemonade stand, events that I kind of like, and some of them require multiple people to get lemonade stands, so that's probably gonna stay in a relatively high percentage until we see some of that happen. But there's more things. In fact, what other summer things do you guys want to see? You saw a little taste of some of the other things. There's already a grill. There's grill in here. There's a grill in here that didn't pop up. You saw the fishing rod pop up. You didn't see nearly everything that the fishing rod can do yet, but the fishing rod's in there. Let's see if anything happens with it. What other summer things do you guys want to see in the simulator? Summer items? There's a summer arena event that's actually not done yet, but it will be at the official start of summer, which I don't think falls on a Thursday. I mean a Friday rather. No, it falls on a Wednesday, so it'll be there for that Friday the 24th. Also, OC submissions are open. You still have a good chunk of time to submit them. The link is in the description. Go ahead and check it out. The link is also in the community tab. Go and check it out. I will tell you that the OC season this season will be phenomenal. You guys know 33% chance that any of those matches chaos reigns and it could be for the championship. Get excited for it. I'm excited for it. I think that's the end of the match. That's the end of the, that's all I got. Is that all I got? Do I need to say anything else? Yeah. No. No. Yeah. No, yeah, I'm good. Fire Emblem on Monday. Persona 5 tomorrow. Maybe something else tomorrow. Maybe not. I'm not entirely sure. But hey, stay classy. Year of the Zenith. Toodaloo. Like crew. Thanks for watching.